the church used to do, yeah. Tell him, let him use ya. He just beginning, baby, no, he ain't through yet. Maybe you should let.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna, but you guys can call me Bri. And today we are going to be talking about the importance of recognizing gratefulness. I decided to talk about this today because I was at church last Sunday and somehow we got onto this topic. I think it's a topic that is very misguided and something that is overlooked. If you are a spiritual person like me, then I highly suggest that you watch this video, or I encourage you to watch this video because I might say some things that you might need to hear. Let's read the passages of the day. I'm probably saying this wrong. Ecclesiastes 5:19. As for every man to whom God has given riches and wealth, and given him power to eat of it, to receive his heritage and rejoice in his labor. This is the gift of God. And Deuteronomy 26:11. You guys, my apologies. I said the word wrong again. It's pronounced Deuteronomy. My bad, yo. My bad. I'll do better. Okay, carry on. So you shall rejoice in every good thing which the Lord your God has given to you, and your house, you and the Levite and the stranger who is among you. Let's get into this video. I am very grateful that I went to church this Sunday because it was talking about being grateful to God and what He has given you. Because if you think about it, a lot of the times we always focus on the negative and we never give praise to the positive. A good example that my pastor gave out was like when you go to a restaurant, a lot of the times you only remember the bad thing, the negative service that you probably received. But whenever you have good service, you're like, okay, that's great. And then like you just move on with your day and that's it. But when you had bad service, your main thing to focus on is telling everybody else how bad that service was. And I'm like, that is absolutely true. And this can be applied to every aspect of life, really. It could be a new job promotion and you're like, I finally got a new job promotion. I'm very happy about that. And that'll be it. But imagine that you've been on a job for the longest time and you're not going anywhere and you're really starting to hate it. That's all you're going to be talking about until you finally get that new job. You're happy about it for that split second. And then that's it. You don't actually give more praise or give more thought to the positive things that do go on into your life. As humans, I think that we are always focusing on the next best thing. We always want more. Even when God does bless us with something, that's not good enough. And that's why I'm making this video today, because I do believe that it is important to take a step back and realize what you have been given. Like for me, for the longest time, I've had just really bad cars. I've always had car problems and I've always had these little buckets. I was just so tired and I always kept complaining and praying and complaining and praying until finally God blessed me with enough money to be able to finally get my very first new or newer car. And I was just so grateful for that. Today, I'm still very grateful for that because I know the struggle that I went through having those buckets. It makes me even more appreciative of what I have now. Or another example would be with my weight. I was just never confident or comfortable in my body. And I never told God, I don't even think I prayed about this, but like God knew my heart and He knew my intentions and my desires. He knew that I wasn't confident within myself. I wanted to get gastric bypass surgery. And like something that I never really prayed to God about, it was more so something that I was just searching up. And somehow, some way, God made that happen. And then again with my arm surgery, after I lost all that weight, I had excess skin on my arms. It was something that I never thought I could do because it was a really, really expensive surgery. And yet somehow God made a way for me to get that surgery as well. These are just little blessings that God has given to me because there's so many more bigger blessings that I'm not even thinking about right now. It's so important to think about what you have been given and be so grateful for that, because if you know where you came from or the struggle where you came from for something that you've prayed about to being able to have that upgrade, you would be more appreciative and more grateful and thankful. When you are given these things, it is important that you thank God and that you continue to thank God. Ultimately, He's the one who's making all of this happen. When it comes to negative things, we're always focusing on something negative because, again, as humans, we always want more. We always want better. We always are comparing ourselves to other people because we want what they have. We want the next best thing, the next new thing. Instead, that's why we're being so negative all the time and we're not realizing how blessed we actually are. Because if you compare yourself to people in different countries, you can see that they don't have the same resources that you do, but yet somehow they are so happy and so grateful for the little that they do have. And then you can come to a country like the US, the United States, and see people who are living a pretty decent life. It may not be like a rich life, but it's a pretty decent life. And yet somehow we find a way to complain. And that really made me open my eyes. We are very selfish human beings. I think it's really important that we work on not being so selfish and work on helping others instead. The little that we have, we should be helping others and giving back to those who can't help themselves so that they're able to help themselves and then they're able to help other people once they've gotten to that point. The whole point of being children of God is so that you're able to help others. Spread love and kindness and joy. Stop being so selfish and so greedy. You know what happens when you are selfish and greedy? You end up with nothing. This is very true. God will literally take everything away instead of giving you that little that you should have just been grateful for. I feel like God blesses us so much that we don't even recognize it anymore because all we're doing is asking and we keep asking for more and more things. We don't even recognize everything that He has done for us. I'm telling you as a fellow Christian, fellow spiritual person, and just in general, even if you're not spiritual, you're not a Christian, and you're just watching this video, be more grateful, be more thoughtful of what you have, because what you have is a lot more than some people and what they have. And the people that are in those positions, you have to see that they are so much more grateful for the little that they have. And that should be an example in itself to show you of what you should be acting like. Because if you know where you came from, that should be even more of a reason to be more grateful and thankful. And showing your gratitude and thankfulness towards God by helping other people with the little that you have. The whole point is for us to help each other out. We need to start doing that more as humans. So anyways, this was very random and I know I sound very stuffy. It's allergy season, man, and it's hitting me bad. Like, look at my nose, it's terrible. And how do you like the backdrop? Not backdrop, but how do you like the new background? I might start filming my videos here. I like it a lot better. The lighting's a lot better. And yeah. Oh, and also my hair. You know, the sun's coming out. I'm feeling a little good. So I was like, I want my little summer hair too. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.